So for the finale, this is our shake and bake pork chops with scalloped potatoes and canned green beans. First thing you want to do on this one, we're going to get our scalloped potatoes in the oven. We did this once before in another bin. I sliced them on the mandolin. This time, however, I'm actually doing 5 potatoes because my potatoes are pretty darn small. And I'm also going to hand cut them. I'm going to do this because when you do use the mandolin, you always get a portion of each potato that doesn't get sliced on the mandolin that you have to hand cut anyway. And these guys being this small, you're gonna have to hand cut almost 50% of this anyway. So I'm not even gonna mess with the mandolin this time. I'm just gonna hand cut them as thinly as you can. I've got our milk in here, 1 3/4 cups. Got our half tablespoon kosher salt and ground white pepper. And we also have our teaspoon of dried nutmeg in there. Just warm that up on the stove or put it in a microwave safe bowl and just microwave it just to warm up the milk. Get your salt dissolved and all your seasonings mixed through the milk. We got our chilled butter that I chopped up. I got a great deal on a block of cheese, so I had to shred my own. I'm gonna get these scalloped potatoes layered in here and get these into bake. So I wrapped our scalloped potatoes in foil. I'm going to bake them for 1 hour, and then I'm going to bring them out, remove the foil, put them back in for 10 minutes to brown, okay? You want to get that working ASAP, okay? So I was planning on doing shake and bake pork chops. So when I went to the store, they did not have the pork mix. So I actually substituted with a different brand with pork. So I'm going to do mine following this box's recipe, which is actually cooking them in a pan. I think this has a little bit more flour in it than your shake and bake. So the reason why I was wanting to do shake and bake just because it's very easy. You just coat them with the seasoning, then you put them in the oven, and you can just kind of forget about them. This one, because it has a little more flour in it, it suggests that you pan fry them. So I am going to do that. This one actually is a little cheaper than the shake and bake. Perhaps you're paying for the name. Perhaps you're paying for the difference in the type of ingredients that are in these. Whichever one you pick up, just follow your directions on the box for these, okay? I got a thicker cut pork chop. This one I did boneless. I know the smothered pork chops we did with the bone in. This one I just preferred to do a boneless. Since you got the crispy breading on it, I just chose boneless. Plus, if you have kids, they don't have to worry about the bone. So we're doing a boneless chop, a little bit thicker cut. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready to go. I won't start frying these until the scalloped potatoes are almost ready. Same as with the green beans. We're just doing a can of green beans. Again, you could use fresh or frozen green beans if you would prefer. I'm just going to do a can, so that's going to be a last minute type deal. And I'm also going to get another piece of bread cooked off, just like we did for the Salisbury Steaks. So you got a total of 70 minutes cook time on the scalloped potatoes. All right, so that's it. I'll just finish all this up and that'll be meal 4. Our pork chops are working here. I'm just going to brown those on both sides. Like I said, just follow your package's instructions. Because if you get shake and bake, you'll probably be baking it. First you'll shake it, then you'll bake it. But anyway, the scalloped potatoes are almost ready. So let's heat up these green beans and cook off the last piece of bread if you still have it. All right, so we're just going to uncover these. And I'm just going to put them back into brown for the last 10 minutes of the cooking time. And there's meal 4. So we've got our shake and bake pork chops, scalloped potatoes, green beans. There you have another excellent home-style meal. There is bin 19. Lots of vegetables with that big salad. We got corn and green beans going on this week. So lots of vegetables on top of some home-style dishes that your mom used to make. We started off meal 1 with our Salisbury steaks. Our Salisbury steaks are smothered in that mushroom gravy. We have the onion and mushroom topping on that. We're serving that with the mashed potatoes and corn. Meal 2, we moved into our big salad night. So we had the big salad night with a grilled chicken. I threw out some cottage cheese, some sunflower kernels, just to let you know about some cheap add-ons. I threw cucumber, radishes, mushrooms, red cabbage, yellow peppers, carrots, and celery on my spinach and iceberg lettuce mix. Again, you've got 2 pieces of hoagies for the other 3 meals. So if you want to throw out the bread for that one, throw out the bread for that one. Meal 3, meatball hoagies. So I bought that artesian hoagie. We have our meatballs that we made with the same base that we use for the Salisbury Steaks. We've done that same base on 3 other bins. There will be a total of at least 5 bins throughout the 52 that I am planning on doing that have that same base. This is so versatile. Meatloaf, spaghetti and meatballs, meatball subs, Salisbury steaks, barbecue smothered hamburger steaks, Hawaiian meatballs, Swedish meatballs. There's just tons of possibilities from the same base. So, you know, you can put that one in your memory bin and just roll with it on, even for parties and stuff. You know, you can make some barbecue meatballs or Hawaiian meatballs for a cocktail type party. So tons of versatility there. Meal 3, the meatball subs, and we're serving those subs with whatever leftover salad you might have. On meal 4, we have our shake and bake pork chops with scalloped potatoes and green beans. A couple of childhood memories here for me. Definitely the shake and bake, scalloped potatoes, and definitely the Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes. So that's been number 19. Again, like, share, subscribe on my YouTube channel, or check out the website, HauteMomsDinnerClub.com, for the full recipes for all these that you can download, and the shopping list included in the membership as well. So thanks for joining me, Haute Moms Dinner Club.